Welcome to St. Francis Service Dogs graduation. We are so happy to have you with us here again this year. What a wonderful day it's going to be. You're going to hear some wonderful stories. First of all, I want to thank our generous sponsors. Our Kaya sponsors, Emergency Veterinary and Specialty Services, Roanoke Animal Hospital, Waldvogel Commercial Properties, and Sam and Sally Craver. Our Tyler sponsors, Mark and Kathy Baskey Young, Branch Management Corporation, Hanging Rock Animal Hospital, Annette Kirby, Professional Rehabilitative Options, and Taza. The journey from puppy to St. Francis Service Dog team takes years of dedication and hard work from our partners, our dog trainers, volunteers, supporters, and staff. All of this work has brought us to this day, graduation. On this momentous occasion, we celebrate the incredible bond between our partners and their service dogs. As you will hear tonight, these exceptional dogs change their partners' lives in ways both great and small. Every single one of our dogs is trained over a 2-year period to complete over 40 tasks and skills to assist their partners in the activities of daily living. Some of our partners utilize their service dog to retrieve dropped or out-of-reach items. Some of them open doors. Some need help with balance and mobility support. Some need their dog to quickly retrieve medicine or to go for help from a caretaker. As you will see, some of our dogs use these skills to help many different people in facility settings. On top of all of this, a service dog not only helps his or her partner in the activities of daily living, things many of us take for granted, but as you will hear, they also crack the shell of isolation surrounding so many individuals with disabilities. They are their partner's best friends, loyal companions, and the bridges to the world around them. Through increased independence and confidence, our partners are able to tackle the opportunities and challenges of life with their service dog steady by their side. These partnerships could not happen without a lot of hard work and commitment from many people. Each year, over 1,000 people give of their time, energy, means, and hearts to help us produce kind, gentle, smart, and healthy dogs that are capable of changing people's lives. From puppy raisers, sitters, and dog walkers to professional trainers, donors, and grantors, we cannot do what we do without you. Because of your generosity, we are able to provide these exceptional service dogs along with training and lifetime support to our extraordinary partners at no cost to them. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Today, we are honoring 5 new St. Francis teams. We're excited to share their stories and applaud their hard work and to celebrate their graduation. Before we present the graduates, our Executive Director, Cabell Ewell, would like to say a few words. Cabell?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Most of you already know what the love of a dog means to a person. Otherwise, you would not be joining us to celebrate the teams today. Most of you already know what a St. Francis service dog can do and how much they change the lives of a person with a disability for the better. Today, I want to tell you about something that most of you don't get to experience directly, but that you should know. One of the most beautiful things to see at St. Francis is the transformation that the teams go through in this long process that culminates today in graduation. For the dogs, it starts in early puppyhood and lasts for 2 years or more. For them, it means learning to be brave no matter what the environment, steady no matter how stressful things get, and prepared to work at a moment's notice. The dogs do all of this to get ready for a person they've never even met. For the people, it starts with a hope and ends up with a dream come true. For them, it means undergoing a rigorous application process and screening, preparing for meeting the financial, physical, and emotional requirements of partnership with the St. Francis service dog, interviewing with potential dogs, team training, follow-up training, regular reporting, and testing. After all this hard work, it happens. Our partners and their future dog meet and get to know one another one-on-one in a matching interview. The partners then prepare their homes and lives for a new family member. They do this while not really having a concept of what it's going to be like, because there's really nothing like having a St. Francis service dog. How could they know? The dog and partner begin the serious work of their partnership when they begin team training. Nervous partners and curious dogs embark on a journey to learn everything there is to know about each other. In a remarkably short period of time, we witness the partner and dog looking into each other's eyes and really communicating. We see the realization dawn on both person and dog. This is my dog and I am their person, and at long last, now we are finally together. Our dogs have found their forever person and family. It's breathtaking. After the training is done, we watch the new teams go out into the world and tackle it head on. It's an amazing privilege. Now I want you to meet these amazing people and their incredible devoted dogs. I will turn it over to John, who will present our graduates.
Thank you, Cabell. And now we are so excited to introduce you to the St. Francis Service Dogs class of 2022. Let's meet the graduates. Team Bruce and Hank, dedicated to Marvin and Joy Smith. Bruce, a family man and Army veteran, first felt the undeniable impacts of a St. Francis service dog when he was placed with Turbo in 2014.
Turbo changed my world, changed my family's world. He stabilized a lot of things in my life that were rudderless, absolutely adrift.
Bruce deals with injuries that have had a lasting effect on his mobility and balance, as well as ongoing emotional impacts. As Turbo assisted Bruce with physical tasks and provided emotional support, Bruce saw a dramatic reduction in his pain and anxiety. Having a teammate by his side was like a reintroduction to the world.
You know, the social connections, because there have been a number of them that have been made simply because of the dogs. It's hard to really encapsulate all the areas of your life that they impact.
When Turbo began slowing down at 8 years old, Bruce, his wife Kelly, and their daughters made the decision to apply for Bruce's next service dog. Luckily, Hank was already on his own journey to meet his perfect partner. Hank was puppy raised in our prison pup program, where his puppy raiser noted that Hank was a quick learner and a dog who loved people. When Hank moved to advanced training, field trainer Carol Waters immediately noticed Hank's innate ability to connect with his handler.
Hank here. Yes, good boy.
Our team thought that Hank could be a perfect fit for Bruce, and when they met for the first time, it was clear.
Hank is, the way he sits now, this is how he is. He is leaning up against me, touching me, trying to touch me.
With Turbo watching, Hank has taken over assisting Bruce with the tasks that he needs on a daily basis, like helping with balance and picking up and retrieving items. Hank goes with Bruce everywhere, and the bond they have formed is deep, giving Bruce peace of mind.
The part that I value the most, and the part that means the most at 2 o'clock in the morning, is, when you're up and you've had, whatever's going on in your head, is the fact that he's up at 2 o'clock in the morning right by you. And there's always that presence.
With Hank, Bruce can remain present and active for his family and in the world around him. Because of these life-changing partnerships, Bruce knows he can look forward to what lies ahead.
They made my life worth living. And that's a big statement. Okay, there's other things in my life that make my life worth living. My kids make my life worth living. My wife makes my life worth living. My kids and my wife aren't always with me. when you're under, you know, emotional duress or whatnot, when you're really struggling, having that company and that presence, that purposeful, steady presence, is a game changer. It's very, very hard to say how impactful both of these guys are. I can tell you that my life would be a much darker place without them. Much darker place without them.
Team Virginia Tech Health Sciences and Technology Campus, and Keeper, dedicated to Kroger.
This is an educational facility. We've got research labs. We've got all kinds of events. We've got medical facilities right across the street.
In 2018, Carrie Knopf, Student Affairs Coordinator at the Virginia Tech School of Medicine, came to us with a question. Could a St. Francis facility dog be an asset to students, faculty, and staff on the Health Sciences and Technology campus? After much evaluation, our expert staff decided this could be a fit, but it would take a special dog for this new placement.
We needed a dog who would be able to behave appropriately and interact with a lot of different people in potentially a very short period of time. And
as we continued to look at the specific needs for the busy campus, we were also looking for the perfect dog to fill that role. Keeper, with his friendly, open-hearted personality, kept jumping to mind. His puppy raisers, along with his trainer, Susan Maynard, noted that Keeper was happiest when he was meeting someone new. After the match was made and Keeper started his work, there was no doubt he was the right dog for the job.
He's just very friendly and outgoing, whether it's an administrator or a student or a visitor in the building. He loves to connect with people. He's definitely a people person kind of dog.
Keeper's placement could not have come at a better time, as anxiety levels and pressure remained high with the lasting effects of the ongoing pandemic, especially for the medical community. Using his highly specialized task work, Keeper uses skills like bump, tug, and retrieve to engage with students. He also uses pressure therapy and tactile stimulation to help relieve daily stressors. Keeper is making a difference, touching the lives of everyone he meets.
We knew the students were going to be really excited about having Keeper. But what I was kind of surprised by was how much of an impact he's had on faculty and staff as well.
Since the school opened back up fully this summer, Keeper has become a full-time presence on campus, working hard to help improve the lives of the people he serves on a daily basis. And one of the best parts? Keeper loves it.
He actually doesn't like to go home at the end of the day sometimes. He will be like, it was so much fun. Like, why do we want to leave? Why do we want to go? And he'll give me this look sometimes, like when I try to get him in the car. He'll be like, I'm not done yet.
There is so much ahead as Keeper continues to grow in his role as a St. Francis facility dog. Carrie believes the impact he's having now is one that students will carry with them in the years to come.
They can kind of see the interactions and see the positive benefits of a working dog. And I hope that that's something that when they become physicians, they will kind of keep that in mind, that, these dogs are extremely well-trained, well-behaved, and that they can have a really positive impact on a person's life, or in this case, a community.
Team Felipe and Brutus, dedicated to the Hittman Family Foundation.
If you don't know anything about disabilities, disabled people frighten you. They're an unknown quantity. And so you tend to have a negative response. Somebody's in a wheelchair, oh, they must be either stupid or they must be sick. Or when people used to talk to Felipe without a dog in his wheelchair, they would always raise their voice as though he couldn't hear.
When Felipe was matched with his first St. Francis service dog, Ranger, back in 2009, the special partnership changed so much for Felipe and his whole family. With a service dog by his side, Felipe gained new levels of independence and could interact with the world in a whole new way. The bond was a special one.
Amazing.
Yeah, I go everywhere.
You went everywhere
Yep.
with him,
Yep.
and he was a great companion.
Yep. Depending upon.
Ranger faithfully served Felipe for 14 years, unfortunately passing away in 2021. Felipe's mother, Lindsay, had already started the process to receive a successor dog, knowing that very important role in their lives needed to be filled.
Without a dog, and particularly now because people are fixated on their phones, people would walk into his wheelchair. There was no dog to distract them, and they just didn't see the chair. We would laugh. It became a joke for us. The dog makes an amazing visual and psychological difference to how people react to somebody in a wheelchair.
Our team knew the specific traits that would align with Felipe's needs. So when gentle giant Brutus was ready to be placed, trainer Debbie Clifton had a feeling he was the one. When Felipe and Brutus met for the first time during their matching interview, everyone in the room could feel the connection. Felipe and his family lead busy lives, traveling often, spending many evenings at the opera or the theater. With Brutus now by his side, Felipe says he has more confidence as he continues to live his life to the fullest.
On call.
On call.
Yep.
Yes. He's there,
Yep.
keeping you company.
Yep.
Their partnership is strong, with Brutus assisting Felipe daily by retrieving items, opening and closing doors, and barking to alert someone when Felipe needs help. In fact, when asked what his favorite thing is about his new teammate, it's hard for Felipe to pick just one.
Everything.
No, you've got to be more specific.
On mine. On pool.
When Felipe is on the floor, the two of them curl up together. Felipe will put his head on Brutus, or Brutus will put his head on Felipe, and they look, they're sort of meshed together in this sort of heap, which is very comforting and
Yep.
lots of fun,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So,
Team Blair and Koa, dedicated to the Jack and Ann Glenn Charitable Foundation.
Before Koa came into my life, it was a little bit scary for its safety, and it was a little bit lonely.
Blair came to St. Francis after extensively researching if a service dog could help her navigate her busy, active life while living with a number of health challenges. Another hope for Blair was that this partnership would help let the world around her know that she was in fact a person with a disability.
With the physical problem that I have now, it does make my disability invisible. Koa, she helped make my invisible disability more visible to the public. She helped bring awareness to my disability.
While looking for Blair's partner, our team knew she needed a strong, smart dog who could keep up with her. Blair, among many other things, spends time volunteering as an EMT, babysitting, and has many goals that she's hoping to accomplish. Koa small and mighty with a spunky personality and quick to make Blair laugh, was a perfect match.
My closest friends and family were afraid if I was going to have a medical episode and not be able to feel it before it comes on. So she has been an extra sense of security and been able to ease everybody's mind. Good girl.
As we do with all of our partners, our trainers went above and beyond to tailor Koa's skills specifically to Blair's needs. Trainer Debbie Clifton spent months teaching Koa commands in sign language after their match was made. This only deepened the immediate connection Blair and Koa had.
Sometimes I'll get to a certain situation where I cannot speak, so whether I'm choking, I'm having dysphagia episodes, whether I'm in a noisy area, so she will be able to understand me and communicate with me.
Blair describes Koa as an extension of herself. With her frequent check-ins, Koa has learned to intuitively know what Blair may need at any given time.
One of the most interesting cases of my headache spell is she will actually bump her nose against my stomach, and I would go to check my feeding tube and the line is completely empty. It was full of air, and that's when I knew that I needed to add more fluid and give it attention. With Koa, I actually been having less spells. It's almost non-existent. It's amazing what Koa does for me.
As this dynamic pair continues to take on the world, we can't wait to see all the amazing things they accomplish together.
Koa is more than just a service animal. She can be off leash and she provides me comfort at home. She does deep pressure therapy. She's able to cover my legs. She's able to come up onto my bed every morning. She's my alarm clock. And it's just a good start of the day, having a companion, being so excited to spend time with you.
Team Charlotte and Sophia, dedicated to the Amy Elizabeth Loth Charitable Foundation. We first met Charlotte and her family in 2012 when Charlotte was just 3 years old. During the application process, Charlotte got a chance to interact with a service dog for the first time. It was then that her mother, Catherine, knew this would change their lives.
She got up and got in the floor with the dog, and we had never seen her do that before. We knew that that could make a huge difference in her life.
They were right. Charlotte was expertly matched with her first dog, Flash, in 2013. Flash quickly became Charlotte's best friend, helping her with her balance and gait, carrying and retrieving the iPad she uses to communicate, and calming Charlotte when she was overwhelmed. One of the biggest impacts was how Flash allowed Charlotte to connect with the people around her.
She just brought a lot of joy and made it seem like we were going to get through this. It made other children want to try to interact with Charlotte at school and talk to her, and instead of being afraid of her because she was different, they thought that it was cool because she had a dog.
Flash gave Charlotte a new level of independence as she made her way through elementary school. As Flash neared the time to retire, the search was on for the next dog to be Charlotte's new teammate as she started middle school. Sweet Sophia, raised in the prison pup program and trained by Tiffany Moltner, is a smart girl with a knack for problem solving. Our team thought she had the perfect traits to help Charlotte in the specific ways she needs. When the family, including Flash, met Sophia, it looked like just the right fit. Sophia has taken over all the daily duties, like walking alongside Charlotte to help with mobility, carrying and retrieving items and accompanying Charlotte to school every day.
The ability to continue to focus on the partner and the task, it is amazing. And then the sweet element too, that's something that you can't get from an inanimate object. Just that love and affection with the task work is priceless. It really is. Sophia knows just how to place herself on Charlotte to give her that calming presence that she needs, because her brain is so different than a typical child. They're in tune with one another, and I can see that it's just going to get stronger.
This new team continues to grow together, while Flash rests easy in retirement, knowing her partner is well taken care of. And for this family, the next part of their journey with St. Francis continues to change their lives.
I know that it has changed her life. Certainly in a positive way. I know that it affects how other people see her. In addition to just the actual daily help. The dog's spirits are just, they're such a positive influence on her. But truly, they have impacted our whole family. And I get a little emotional, probably me the most. This is a hard life. And the dogs make it a little bit easier and a lot more positive.
Thank you all so much for joining us to celebrate these wonderful partnerships, and of course, congratulations to all of our graduates. Now, please give your attention to the Reverend Dr. Robert T. Copenhaver for the closing prayer and blessing.
Our Creator, Creator of all things, great and small, we celebrate that you have made all things and have given them to us. We ask you to give your blessing now on these wonderful service dogs. We're thankful for those who've raised and trained them. They will be such wonderful helps and benefits to their new friends, their partners. May they be a source of love and joy. Bless, protect, keep them, as well as all of us who've contributed and helped and who are celebrating now, either in person or online. Prosper the work of St. Francis Service Dogs. We praise you, our Creator. Amen.
Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations, graduates!
Congratulations. Way to go.
Congratulations, St. Francis grads.
Happy graduation from me and Hank.
And happy graduation, congratulations from me and Leo.
Congratulations to all of our teams. I'm so proud of you.
Congratulations, Service Dog Teams of 2022. Gertie and I, St. Francis Service Dog, wish you a rosy future.
Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations, graduates. We're so proud of you, and we've loved getting to know you on your journeys.
Congratulations, graduates. We're so proud of you.
Congratulations, graduates. Great job. High five.
Congratulations!
Congratulations, sending best of wishes for your new partnership.
Hi, Corby and I would like to wish our new partners the very, very best. We're so excited for you and know that you're going to have the best time together and have a bright future.
Congratulations, graduates. Wishing you many happy years ahead and great experiences.
Hi, graduates. I wish you the very best in your future. Congratulations. Have fun, guys.
Hi, I'm Jerry Barnes. I'm one of the dog walkers, and I want to congratulate everybody on their graduation. That's a special time for both you and the dogs.
Congratulations, graduates! Yay!
Congratulations, graduates. Here's to a future filled with rainbows and butterflies.
Congratulations, graduates. Lion, bump.
Congratulations. Best wishes for a great future together.
Hi, graduates. Congratulations.
Congratulations.